Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, mic test. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, mic test.
To make a long fucking story short, I put a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass.
That was my follower alert glitching out because I don't see any new followers. Alright. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is JohnGamer211, your favorite host from the East Coast, bringing you more Final Fantasy 14 Endwalker. This is part of the more buried memory content. We completed the new MSQ content a couple days ago, day before yesterday. So today we are doing some other stuff like the Island Sanctuary. We'll check that out. I'm not gonna get too depth into it, but I'm gonna check it out. We'll do some of the new dungeon and raids. So we got a lot to look forward to. So without further delay, let's get straight into this game.
To make a long fucking story short, I put a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass.
How am I getting these alerts going off? These are... Hold on, let's check something. Yeah, I have a... Huh. Yeah, those aren't, those alerts are showing up on here, but I don't think that's just stream elements glitching out. It's not showing who's actually followed me just those last 2 times. So, just ignore that. Unless they're anonymous somehow and they're triggering my alerts because they're following and that's what I'm getting. So, okay. So, last we left off, we finished the MSQ. Here's my Reaper. Now, I gotta get a better size, but right now, hold on, let me check some other currency. I'm gonna go to the Razahan market over here and find out, see if there's anything I can get now better than what I have. I mean, I'm pretty sure. Let's go to the go here first. There we go. Aetherite crystal. Yeah, so I'm in need of a weapon. Hold on, actually, you know what's better? Instead of going to the market, we're doing that. So where's the market for? Where's the market board? I forget what the market board icon looks like. Is there a market board rising on? I don't think there is. Is there? There should be. Let's check the first of all, let's check the okay, are there these side weapons here? Here's a Reaper weapon. It's 620. That's the one I want to get, I guess. Next weapon. Okay. Let's go to the this one. New Gridania. Pick up a something there. I could go to Old Charlotte, just remember. Might as well just pick up Gridania, it doesn't matter. I want to get a better side than this off the market board to kind of help me along a little bit. This way, over here. Fire cell to see what we can get for side and a little bit of side on here. Hold this over, help boost my item a little bit. I have a feeling we're gonna run into a problem. Here we go. What is it? That's not bad. I could afford that easily. You get this one. That's good. Got it. Back to where we were. Woo! Okay, now we have a higher item level. Some rings. All right. Now we got a better size. Let's see where we go for the Old Australian level 1. Okay, on the level 1 area, Old Australian, we'll try out the Island Sanctuary. Take a look at it. Yeah, glance it over a little bit. So here we go. Do Old Australian. Here we go. You look excited there. Profit. This one we're gonna go here. Clueless career. Seeking Stranger, here it is. The clueless crier employed by Taru's boutique inexplicably does not recognize you. Good evening to you, my fine fellow. Come to see Taru's boutique. In the flesh, no doubt might I interest you in one of our world famous silk socks. They're so comfortable you won't even realize you're wearing them. What? What's that? You're an acquaintance of Patch? Heavens, you're the Amelia's mistress. Taru has told me all about you. Come to think of it, I was to inform her immediately if you happen to stop by. Please wait just a moment. I'll go and fetch her immediately. There you are, Amelius. Sorry they kept you waiting. Business is booming and I can hardly keep up. Not that I'm complaining. Our connections across the star are already paying dividends. But I'm sure you're wondering why I wish to speak with you. I have a surprise for you, a gift in fact, a glorious exclusive above all property I didn't think so. You heard that right. I, Taru, am presenting you with your very own island. I know you will be tempted to demur with, are you certain? Or you're far too kind, quite certain. And yes, I know, but I hope you can accept the gift. In the spirit of friendship, I've seen the rate of the burdens you carry firsthand, and after all, I'm not very articulate sometimes. A lot of times, mainly on my streams, I mess up my speech all the time. I cannot get it right. It's hard for me. You rose to become the champion of Eurasia. of Eorzea, and now a hero known across the star and beyond, which leaves very few places where you might be free of duty and exception. As I considered where you might find such an oasis, an idea washed over me like an upcoming tide sea in an island paradise, and not but the sanctuary of nature for moms. Even you should be free to relax. So what do you say? Yes? 1,000 times yes? As it's as though you read my mind. What are we waiting for? Toss me the hole. Toss me in the hole and toss me in the holes that sail. Oh, I'm clairvoyant, didn't you know? By and by, I see great fortune in your immediate future. Ooh, there is no time like the present to be on our way. We make for the Borby dry docks. Look for Balden. Skipper near the threat. You should be expecting us. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some food downstairs. It won't take long. Just a minute. Be right back. While you guys wait, I'll play some music while you guys wait. I'm back, guys. Got myself some tater tots. Yeah, okay. There we go. Back into the game. Go to the Morby dry docks. Nocia. One moment. Arr, immediately sorry. The little mistress told me to expect ye. Jesus, guy. She said she'd be along shortly yourself, but I'll speak of the devil. Millis, I thought I'd dress light for our voyage, given the notorious humidity of the southern islands. Really hungry. I trust everything's in order, Bolden. Aye. Just give me an holler when you're ready to set sail. Nothing to fear where we're going. Not since any marauder with an ounce of sense in them up their axe. The all-island century business came about from the admiral reckoning we needed something to do. Now piracy's off the table. Matter of fact, just look at me, a bloody stand-up citizen ferrying a rook around any road. You packed rather light for a venture of this sort. Do you realize you're responsible for bringing your own books and supplies? Don't worry, we'll produce everything there. Yo, what now? How in the hell do you plan to do that? Oh, I have a little something in mind. Let's just say the idea was good enough to land us our permit. Is that so? Well, best of luck to you both. I'm sure you're just itching. I'm sure you're just itching to see your new domain. So I'll fill you in on all the juicy details once we arrive. Make your preparations. We'll leave port the moment you give the word. I'll be waiting for you on the ferry. Oh, hi there. What'll take you? Travel to the island. Yep. Ramirez looked at the horizon. Beautiful, isn't it? Ah, there's nothing like a sea voyage to rekindle the adventurous spirit. So what do you think? This untamed isle is yours to cultivate all you see fit, or not as if it were. If nothing else, think of it as your personal hideaway, and not a not so secret one. Oh damn, that's a big area. The refreshing crest of the wind is something. The soothing whisper of the waves, now liberating. I admit it, I've been looking forward to joining you here. Right in the middle of a storm. Nice. So much rain. Now this may come as a bit of a surprise, but the isle was once commandeered by a band of pirates and used as a supply base. Fortunately for us, the group disbanded years ago, and has since largely returned to its normal state. As you know all too well, Barweb's never been one to sit around idly. She had her eye on the Sildes formulating plans for island settlements for years. Now that a sense of peace has settled throughout the realm, she finally decided to put those plans into motion. And chosen a few have been permitted to become keepers for private islands in the village arch, whatever that means, I don't know. When you're one of them. My industrious idea of procuring all materials needed to settle here locally struck a chord with the admiral when she read my proposal, so much that she was happy to grant via deed. Oh, I could show you a thing or two about starting an enterprise of this magnitude, but something better in mind. I shall happily introduce you in just a moment, but you'll need to follow me for the charming little clearing, just as you base operations. Oh, I skipped over it. What, I can't use my mouse on here? Oh, can't do the make further progress. Where's the sunlight? Allow me to introduce you to the Felicious Furball, the leader of your team of helpers. Well, if it isn't the owner himself, it shall be my pleasure to advise you with whether you desire or not. Oh yes, I think we'll get along just fine. In addition to her feline friend here, took the liberty of preparing a variety of other moments that assist with construction and development of the isle. You'll be pleased to know that they are the latest greatest models developed by one of our most brilliant minds in Charlene. I heard that a professor of the studium was searching for a means to make sure of his advanced automata. To make a long story short, I made him an offer he couldn't refuse and managed to acquire all of them in for an unbeatable price of free. What'd he do? What's he do? Is he blackmail him or something? As I understand, the moments were produced in secret whilst the forum formulated plans for the mass exodus, intended to be used as laborers on distant stars to help in constructing a new home for the people of a theorist. The theorist, it seems all reason for their existence vanished when the threat of our star was erased. As you can imagine, the professor was quite conflicted over what to do with the remains of what may well have been his life's work. But after some negotiations, I convinced him to entrust them to us on the condition we share data retrieve and development files. Further, while I know it sounds like an ordeal and I have to procure all necessities from the island itself, there is ample practical justification for such experimentation. You see, the Admiral's vision is for people who walks of life to have access to these island sanctuaries. I mean, it might be just the most effective way to accomplish that. If one has the capital at hand to purchase the materials and equipment needed for such a bold endeavor, it is a simple matter to subsist safety and comfortable in a remote location, but the limits potential side keeps for the paltry few. I hate this rain. I hate rain in real life, and I hate rain in this game, especially right now. It doesn't match with the setting. What of those without such funds who simply wish to enjoy nature and live off the land? We must prove that such a feat is possible and assist in providing those would-be isle keepers with knowledge and how to succeed. Only then will these islands be truly sanctuaries. Fear not, Mrs. Tartaru, with all thematic Australian iniquity, and know how skipping this. I can't read the shit she's saying. Goodness, that's a relief, but I should leave you to the properly acquainted. I'll return to see fruits of my partnership with the right. Why did you leave me with this thing? This moment. For now, enjoy your own personal paradise. Chronicle Calamity, sup, man? Welcome to the stream. How you been lately? I'm just doing something on Sanctuary. I can't stand this moment here. I can never really read what the moments are saying because it's like capital lowercase in the text. It's really annoying, but it's been great. Good. God, it's been great for you. Yeah, so I'm just struggling reading some of this dialogue here. If certain names were hard enough to pronounce, now I gotta deal with this. Huh? Oh, now it made. Now I can read. Now I can read it perfectly. Yeah. So I'm just playing some Final Fantasy here today. I'm glad it's not as hot as it has been. Today's a little cooler in my area. Well, yeah, it trips me up. Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't be tripped up by that? Definitely. Yeah. So I've just been doing my best here. It looks like the text makes sense. Yes, just welcome to the island. Give a word when you're finished. Ogling the surroundings. I'd prefer to get on with this sordid business sooner than later. I should also very much like to discuss the matter of my payment. You may now visit the island sanctuary of the party of a party member, free company member, or friend who has unlocked the feature. Speaking with Bolden in the Marbury Dry Docks. You will be unable to visit an island sanctuary if the owner has forbidden access to their island. There is no one on the island there is no one on the island question, or if the island is question has already reached the maximum capacity. Okay. Furthermore, you must be an acquaintance home world if you wish to visit Island Sanctuary. You may visit party members, free company members, and friends to visit your island sanctuary once you have reached a significant stage of development. Oh. So I guess I can't just I rarely have my friends just come check out at the beginning. It's unfortunate. I don't like that restriction. Alright. Just eating some tater tots. Welcome to your new home in the Southern Isles Seas. Your own personal island sanctuary. Explore the wild, build landmarks, grow crops, and the animals enjoy everything you slice of paradise to offer. No class job restrictions. Ooh, good. Adventurers of all inclinations can enjoy island sanctuary life regardless of crafting or gathering experience. Come as you are. Okay, this makes it easier. I'm not really a crafter or gatherer, but it looks like I can work with it even without that. That's good. Accumulate island experience by engaging in activities on your island to increase your sanctuary rank. As your sanctuary rank increases, so too will the facets of island life available to you. Realize visions for your newfound sanctuary by following a series of simple steps, and life on your island will nothing short of perfect before you know it. Okay. I knew. Okay. The area music. Okay, I have the music on here, the game music, but right now, I guess because it's raining, there's not much music in this where I am. I'm just exploring a little bit of this island. Let's see. We talk to this fireball for this fireball. Now listen, Emilius. May I call you Emilius? Well, I will anyway. Before we get started, I want to make sure it's very clear that while you may be the owner, I command the moments, and as such, I demand considerable sum. I would hate for us to go off the wrong foot. With that settled, beyond this slope lies a clearing that Mr. Turtle believed would serve you as the base of operation. Shall we? Okay, here we go. Yeah, there's music. It's just not at the moment it's playing. There we go. See it? It's playing now. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Don Gamer 21 stream. Right here up on the East Coast, bringing you Final Fantasy 14. We are doing the Island Sanctuary, and we are gonna build some shit. I'm kidding. Yeah. Sorry, that music started playing. I just had to. A fine place to set up shop. Would you not agree? Yeah. Yes, I think it will do nicely. Now, while I have much potential, this clearing is currently as bare as a white baboon's buttocks. We'll need soon form a shelter from the elements if we're truly making something place. Mistress Tartaru has told me of your exploits, but I think it's safe to assume chopping down trees with your bare hands is outside of your repertoire. Exactly, she gets it. Not that I'd ask you to, even if you could. We need tools to delicate work of this nature. As such, the first order of business will be to craft yourself a hatchet. You'll need 3 palm leaves and 2 stones and a branch each. Follow east along the path and make your first foray into the wilderness to procure them. Should you get any funny ideas about exploring the island and opt to leave me out here in the waste in the rain, you will find my twin, the furious furball, waiting for you instead. Before I go, I have something for you. It's called an Island Keeps Index. It's to help you keep track of the projects here on the island. Can't have you running around watering Mommet instead of plants. This should be all for now. Safe travels. I'll be waiting for you here should you need me. If I've disappeared, it's because I'm being mauled by a wild animal, I assure you. Occupation data is now available. Access to crucial information for on the island. You can now collect materials and more with gather mode, which may be enabled by selecting the appropriate icon for the mode section. In addition, information regarding the gather items guide can be indexed. You may perform all actions necessary to develop your island sanctuary by utilizing the models available in the Island Keep Index. Finally, make use of the duty action mounts and mods become the nature modes to become master of your own domain. Free. Gather. Do this. Okay. It just allows you to create your own personal paradise. It's natural beauty, theater cells. Dining endeavors a primary solo expertise you can enjoy in your own pace. Once you're taking steps to ready your island for visitors, you may invite party members and members of your free company to spend time in your sanctuary. Your island room for your 14 adventures. Your island has room for 15 adventurers to explore one at a time. Realizing visions will help you make your sanctuary the best it can be. Visions will appear as objects to do this. As you realize visions, additional goals and development features will be available to you. Sanctuary rank and island XP. Your sanctuary rank indicates your experience of subsiding in the island environment and improving your personal sanctuary. Earn island experience engaging in various activities on your island. And your sanctuary rank will increase accordingly to higher your rank, and more features and options will become available to you. Please note that you may reach no higher than sanctuary rank 3 until certain visions are realized. The Island Index on a specific feature allows you to confirm important information regarding your gameplay modes and manage islands and various features. The selected modes influence how they interact with features and create their island. Additional modes will become available to you as you learn more about the island and add features to your sanctuary. Switch modes by selecting mode icon via Island Keeper's Index and then select choosing the appropriate option for desired activity. Certain modes require you to choose specific items to use, such as cases. And item icons will appear on the Island Keeper's Index. Select this icon and change your chosen time. Main menu. The main menu consists of buttons by which you can confirm important information and manage aspects of your island. As you unlock more features, additional buttons will be added. Sanctuary rank. Confirm your current sanctuary rank by checking the data below. Main menu on the Island Keepers Index. Okay. Island XP. The amount of island experience you have acquired on is also on display with your sanctuary rank. Seafarer's Prowess are still specific currency. The amount you possess in your possession display next to the blue icon on the bottom of the right, bottom of the index. Islanders Chorus. Island Chorus are another Citadel specific currency. Cedar Isles specific currency. The amount is possessed and indicated by the green icon. Okay. This on index is unspecific blah 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 blah. Gathering. The gather feature allows you to collect resources and materials on the island. Gather materials on your island by enabling gather mode from the island index and interacting with resources you encounter. While some materials may be collected with bare hands, they are limited to a variety of utilities. Other tools are required. The Owlkeeper's stone hatchet, for example, will enable you to gather timber. Some resources may be interacted with even tool gas. Gathering materials will be recorded in the Sanctuary Gathering Log. Access to Sanctuary Gathering Log with Owlkeeper's Index confirmed resources. Okay. Okay. Oh, I can move fast on here. I can't fly, but I can move really fast. It's cool. Gather some shit. A tree over here. for this one. For this tree. Got it. Through here we go. Oh, fast the horse is in there. Excellent, you've collected everything. We can move to crafting your very first tool, hatchet. While you were out there gathering, you could do a little more than scavenge the odd branch here and there. Trees, yes, and then that would change in a moment. With the hatchet in hand, you may hack away at as many trees as you like, so you can secure raw timber and tree sap. The brilliance of hatchet design, a design of my own making, mind you, is that even a non-mommet like myself, like yourself, can craft it with your own two non-mommet hands. Isn't that wonderful? I've uploaded the blueprints into your index. Go make a hatchet. The craft feature is now available. Access sanctuary crafting log from the Ironkeeper's index to review materials necessary to craft an item. Collect the materials to begin. The Ironkeeper's store hatchet recipe has been added to your sanctuary crafting log. Crafting this tool should allow you to gather more trees and by cutting them down. Hey, sanctuary crafting log enables you to create certain items such as tools from your materials you gather on the island. Access to sanctuary crafting log from the Island Keeper's index to begin crafting. Select a recipe to confirm which required materials that you use to craft button to create an item. Will always be successfully crafted. Text. Woo, got it. All right. Talk to the mom again. Yes, this is indeed the hatchet. With it, you can now collect all the logs you could ever want or need. Let's move on to the next phase, shelter. The hatchet of yours should be able to cut through even the thick bark of a palm tree, meaning you can now collect palm logs for material vital for our soon-to-be built haven. The first building shall certainly be the most important, as it will be the very foundation of the base operations. As you speak, I have a gift for naming things. I think it's best to leave matters non-culture to myself. I shall hereby dub the essential facility a cozy cabin. My poor back. Goodness, I'm due for a healthy amount of grease after that ordeal. And when I prepared the land, you need to prepare the rest. Check the log board beside me to review the materials you'll need for the cabin. As we're building the cabin this time and not a tool, the amounts of materials required are a magnitude above that was needed before. Take your time, collect them, and you must bust not too much. And meanwhile, I round up all mammoths in preparation. For constructing the cabin, preparation for the cabin being ordered. Sorry, I just froze out there for a little bit. Construct feature is now available. Access the load board to review, long board to review the materials necessary to construct the facility. Pick some materials to build it. Close the cabin. Let's see, we need island palm log, island palm leaf, 10. Island vine, 5. Island stone. Okay, with the help of our artistically survey and industrious moments, a variety of structures can be built on your island. Begin construction by accessing the log boat in front of the vacant plot. Facilities available construction differ depending on the plot size. By selecting your desired structure, you may confirm what materials are required and how long construction will last. Once you possess all the necessary materials, select construct to begin the process. Construction is performed by a talented team of elements and will be completed after a predetermined period of time. Okay, so we gotta wait maybe like 24 hours maybe. Finalize construction by accessing the log board and find your new structure after the moments have finished their work. You may check the log board during construction to confirm current process and estimated time completion. Okay, good. It tells me what I gotta gather. Gathering more stuff to gather. What's up? So we do this, maybe. Five island stones. There we go. Log. How many logs do we need? We need 5 logs? No. 10 logs. Hey guys, I'm just on the island stage where we're gathering stuff to craft the cabin. Got some stones, we need 5 of them. Stones are easy enough to gather. Sand. Wait, I thought there was a stone that made messed up. Here's a stone over here. Welcome to this welcome to the stream, watchers. You guys can make it. Say hello or lurk, whatever you want to do. Three. Hey. More trees. The tree. The one. This is. Ooh, nice plants. Looks like the logs. Looks like the trees respawn after a while. Almost collected completely. Leave here. Palm leaf right here. I think we need. And this is sand we want. There's a palm. We respawned. The cave, got everything we need here. The house might take maybe 24 hours. Might work at that. Wouldn't surprise me if it did. Wish I have a friend join me here to help me build. I guess it's only could do solos like so far. Construct the cozy cabin. Take a week, or maybe it takes you almost instant. Oh wow, that's quick. That was quick. Construction complete. That was fast. I like that. You don't have to wait like 24 hours. Like I know some games you do have to wait like quite a few hours. Like playing free on Warframe, you gotta start like I guess a guild key or a dojo key or whatever it's called. I think cousin Bob here would know the best about that. It takes at least like a good 20 to 48 hours. I think the construction are 7 hours to craft it. I think I'm right about that. Finally, a place to escape the occasional downpour. A bit rough around the edges, I'll give you, but it's home. It's technically your home, but oh, I skipped over it. It's I'll take the liberty of calling a few of my own friends and on in fact, and I think you'll find them most charming. That you can provide services you undoubtedly become valuable. You may access the orchestration to play your favorite tunes, exchange various items with the merchants stationed inside the cozy cabin. As development of your island's nature progresses, you can earn 2 types of powers. Park hours earned developing the island, developing, realizing visions, developing the island, and performing various activities on the island. Island crawlers may be earned by selling materials in your island inventory. Isle inventory. Wow, nice name. To enterprising exporter cozy cabin. Friends, free company members, and party members may now visit your island. Decide who may or may not be enter your sanctuary by accessing nature settings on the keeper index. With no further go and see the cozy cabin for yourself. You can visit friends, party members. Yep, that's all good. Oh, new songs. Woo-hoo! Measure of our reach. Yeah, play the music. I like this song. I have to stop the music for now. Ooh, this. As you may have noticed yourself already, the island receives a dreadful amount of sunlight and unexpected desirable from crops. If cultivating is a sort of thing, I suggest you speak with my subordinate, the produce producer. You'll find the island's oaf, no doubt, loitering about north of here, finding some excuse not to do any sort of work, a privilege reserved solely for myself. The cropland may now be unlocked. Speak with the producer north of highway. You begin with the inspiration farmer. Oh, he's up there. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna this a little bit here. The hideaway is your base of operation on your island. Here you build facilities, care for animals, grow crops, and war. Select and manage hideaway options. Idle keepers to review island status and construction possibilities of hideaway. Trading. The Ark Island's artisans will trade with you using seafarers, carvers, and island chorus. Powerites. So I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm still butchering it. Speak with the enterprising exporter. A horrendous hoarder. Oh wow! In the cozy cabin by the item select items. The enterprising exporter will purchase item materials for a flat price, while you may individually select items. May also sell materials in bulk from the bottom to the left corner or exports window after importing the quantity you wish to retain each item. Each select bulk shipment and sell the rest. Furnace Hoarder will sell you a variety of items exchanged. Yeah, I'm gonna go to a different location now. Let's do some battles. In an hour of this about. Okay. Item level was recommended for this. Chronicles of a New Era. Let's go to Labyrinthos. Labyrinthos is where we're going next. Let's do some of the some missions, some fighting stuff. There we go, right here. Teleport. An unwelcome visitor. Claudine's eyes are brimming with the excitement of discovery. Amelius, I've made a breakthrough. After uncountable days and nights, I've finally hearkened to the crystal's whispers, and I must say, Professor Claudine, where are your manners? While I understand all too well your enthusiasm. I must remind you that even the most academically inclined prefer a composed encounter with of events. Yes, of course. My apologies, Amelia. Being consumed by my research for so long, I am afraid I have quite forgotten how to engage in civilized conversation. In that case, perhaps we should start from the beginning with a crystal set adrift upon the ethereal tides containing the memories of party yet unknown. They cried out for deliverance from pandemonium, where the ancients kept volatile creatures under lock and key. You yourself witnessed the power devouring the facility from within, and the advent of divine monstrosity wrought a mythic beast, powerful mage. Fortunately, your material prowess and combined magical talents of your companions, Tinus and Erithonius, was sufficient to restore order to the circles of Asmodeus. I don't know how to pronounce it. But the greater threat remains. In the depths of pandemonium, the presence still yet stirs. Its intentions are and identity shrouded in mystery. This is sure issue at hand, is it not? Since you returned to us, we worked tirelessly to discern the nature of this crystal, and in the process I detected an enormous etheric signature which I believe arose from the memories stored within. Analysis of this pattern suggests a feeling of loss and yearning, specifically a yearning to be made whole, and indeed abundant yearning. Readings have revealed a faint but identical signature. This can only mean that amount such requires existence of time. So, my friend, I must depart to search for form with, but tracing and matching etheric signatures to its source, I believe it will be a simple matter to find our crystal twin. Professor, with this explanation be carried out by us, or Miss Grace with protection? I'm afraid he has more pressing matters to tend to, my dear Rasad, namely to seek out the secrets which lie within the pandemonium where this all began. From all that we have heard, it appears that time traversal from the crystal tower is not fluid. That is to say, one can but travel to pandemonium interval at perimeter intervals. It would be prudent to check in our occasion in case there are any unanticipated changes. As for you, my loyal assistant, I would ask you to remain here and continue cataloging the ancient creatures. You can't mean, do you intend to search for the crystal on your own? Why yes, that would be the most efficient use of resources, would it not? In fact, I am already commissioned a ship pilot for the very purpose. I trust you can take care of the laboratory in my absence. System. I apologize for that somewhat abrupt departure. When progress is in sight, Professor Claudian tends to become blind to all else. Indeed, he has been worse than usual. While I cannot fault him for his excitement, I do wish he would spare a thought for those around him. For reasons unknown, the crystal seems loath to be overheard. Much as it spoke only to you last time, none but the professor has been able to capture its ethereal yearning, which has served only to convince him that he can solve the puzzle on his own. Surely after some time alone he'll come to remember how valuable we are. The search for this crystal seemed to be a simple enough matter. Let him have his adventure, and upon his return, I'm certain he'll be back with his usual self. As for you, Emilius, it may be best to return to Pandemonium as Professor Claudian suggested. Speaking of which, I did have a request on my own to make. Traveling to Pandemonium requires you to pass through Elpis, correct? There is something I would have you investigate in my stead. While those creatures confined with Pandemonium are considered to be failures, I doubt that that's their whole story. Barring exceptional cases, they must have been under observation in Elpis before being considered to their shackles. And if we know anything about the ancients, it's that they would have kept through records of results. Brilliant. Divulging into the records may shed light on the creatures Emilius has yet to encounter, if your theory proves correct, that is. While there are no guarantee, it certainly beats the current strategy of rushing forward blindly with only his strength to carry the day. For your own sake as well as ours, please unearth what information you can. Quest accepted. What? I'm not tuned to the etherite? What happened? I guess I never tuned to the etherite. Dang, I didn't remember that. I didn't tune to this ether, or was this ether added recently? No, it couldn't have been. Pretty sure it was there before. Me. This brings me. You seek records of Pineapple's creations. Master Thomas has just finished assuming the very same. I should not be surprised that we both arrive at the same conclusion. Luckily, I have saved you the trouble of glance at the information I could. Ah, so you know each other. I was I was dreading having to once again score the archives. Perhaps, perhaps instead I'll rest for a spell, and if there's nothing else, I can take a leave. Shoot, missed it. Fortunately, while Pandemonium protective wards continue to assail for unknown foe, there has been no fluctuation so great to make me doubt Bertrand's captivity to keep each watch over the outskirts does while I'm away. He works diligently to master interment that he might deliver the creatures back to their cages by his own hand. I thought it best to give him time to hone this craft. Since fate has brought us both here, I would ask you to accompany me while I attend to another matter, more idle suspicions that I would like to reduce down. Rest assured, I shall not take long. I simply have a few questions to ask an acquaintance of mine. He has agreed to meet us near Nos to Pandemonium. Up there. Shortcut. Up we go. Blissful Kumi. Cutscene time. As I pondered our expedition to Pandemonium, I would not help but be mystified how strongly the warders we encountered felt for La Habrea, whether it be good or ill. Asporus and Eratosthenes were two sides of the same coin. The former looked to his mentor with absolute devotion, while the latter looked to his father with bald hatred. I would not expect a familiar such as you to understand this, but each extreme emotion toward a single individual are quite rare indeed. Naturally, I feel gratitude towards my mother and father, yet we are all equals in the large picture of the star. The view is not unique to myself, it is more or less accepted as a way of things. By contrast, the researchers of Pandemonium seem to view Labrador with a feeling approaching obsession, whether driven by love or hate, they have all been drawn to him. There were many other aspects of the facility, particulars I found troubling. Besides, I decided the best course of action would be go straight to the source. Pose my questions to a member of the wards member of the wards of library. Wards library speaker. My apologies. I've kept you waiting, Mr. Thermos. I understand you are conducting an investigation of Parmolia. I wish to know the origins. Indeed, in particular, I wish to know why exactly Parmolia was built directly under Elpis. The city is overseen by wards of Labria. After all, why keep it so close to Elpis? Whose governing body has to say in its day-to-day operations? At first, I thought it'd be simply a matter of convenience. Those creations which were deemed failures by the researchers of Elpis could be easily ushered into their new homes. Imagine my surprise when a trip to the archive revealed that many of the creatures were sent from organizations beyond Elpis, including from the wards of Labria themselves. Given this a bit limited information, I cannot but feel that the Academia Inder would have been more fitting roadkill. What does Elpis have that cannot be found there? These are fitting questions and ones we have asked ourselves many times in recent years. Alas, the nature of Pandemonium construction does not lend itself to relocation. When first it was built, circumstances weren't as they are now. As you summarize, the majority of the creatures kept within Pandemonium were sent from Elpis. Yet, as the years passed, interests changed, failures, the creation deemed too flawed even to submit to Elpis paradoxically grew with the attention of Pandemonium's researchers. This is quite the change, and in fact, it almost runs counter to the facility's original purpose. Would that decide which creatures and subject of research? Master Library has such authority is reserved for the chief keyword, and he has taken it upon himself to step into the role. So if Pandemonium's resources were being misused, it would be under Library's authority, correct? I know not what you're suggesting, but the keywords also hold some sway within the facility. Not even that sway would be free from their scrutiny. They are duty bound to report any irregularities as soon as possible. Although I admit, as of late, their communications have been somewhat sporadic. We have recently received a report from one of our keywords stating that all is well within Pandemonium's halls. Really? Are you certain the keyword sent it? Yes, of course. Our communications suffered temporary obstruction, but I can assure you the wards did their due diligence confirming the identity of the sender. Thank you. This information will be helpful in my investigation. That will be all. Then I shall take my leave. While you are yet permitted to conduct your investigation freely, I must remind you that warders work in delicate, and it would be remiss to disturb them longer than necessary. Raven plays 6. Hey Raven! Hi, it's Dawn, the Ultra Gamer. Thank you for dropping on by, Raven. Much appreciated. Just playing some 14 right now. Going through some stories. Sorry if I didn't get your message right away. I was looking at the screen. Hi Najee, how's it going? I'm not in, I'm not in a party chat right now. I'm just, doing this story here. All is well, a blatant lie. Into that, we can both attest. One of the remaining keywords is most certainly in league with the party behind this. Let us hurry. I know not why our adversary sent that report, but it's just plain that we must return to Pandemonium with haste. I'll go for it. Only been an hour. Here we go. This horse thing. Woo! I'm an ultra gamer, huh? Never heard someone call me an ultra gamer before. I don't know. That's a new one for me. Oh, how's your day today? My day's good, Najee. I just got back. I got back from the ER a couple hours ago. Got checked out. Actually, it was nothing too serious. I just had a little bleeding issue. Nothing bad. Basically there was a I'll tell you after. I don't want to say it on stream. It was a minor issue. Not my skin. It wasn't anything serious. I'm not dying or anything. Don't worry. I cannot guess as to why this false report has been arisen now, but it certainly body's ill, builds ill, and not does the knowledge of the mysterious mastermind has at least one more keyword the puppet. Regardless, have tipped their hand, we would be remiss to leave in Crothios at the mercy of the machinations. Let's hope he is following him. Not quite. I've traced these signals some countless times. And still I lack the strength to maintain the spell. Now time works against me. I can no longer be the victim to my own Dude. What? Who goes there? There's something to be admired in such single-minded effort, even if your method leave much to be desired. You allowed this familiar to catch you unawares. Have you set your sights too high as to forget you walk upon the earth? I know this creature, familiar of the Phoenix, but the master is locked away. This is it. In spite of the trouble, this is it. That is it. In spite of the trouble I went into freeing it, I might add, begrudge me for addressing you in this ill-fitting form as you must. But weak with control of Aswin's wrestled from my grasp, it's the simply best I can offer you. Hide if you will, but mark my words, I will find you and make you pay for the chaos you've shown. No, there's no need for such hostility. A calm heart stays the course. The wisdom of Lareya, your father. And how would you know what wisdom he speaks? I have heard those words many times, the scolding of a tutor whose student struggled to grasp the most rudimentary lessons, seething with disgust. No. I've told you, I've not told that to anyone. Not even her. So the only I can only mean one thing. That still you insist on mocking me. Stop this farce, Labrea. At last you move to keep up. Pray that you remain netherless. What? As ever you are, always fail to learn, fail to understand, fail to act. Though fate designed to offer an escape, you remain here. You are bereft of magical power, common sense both. But you need not despair. Dull though you may be, you are yet indispensable in a great experiment. There's the affection I remember. Tell me, did I ever once measure up to your expectation? You shall take pride in that and rejoice to see your wish fulfilled. What wish? Common, all shall be revealed. All this rage, this hatred is but a consequence of ignorance. Our desire align more than you know. What are you? Uninvited guests join our reunion. It seems fortune no longer favors you. Do you think I have any interest in listening to your prattle, let alone borrowing to your will? I am no longer a child, and my faith lies with those who have earned it. So these are the heroes who brought Hesperus low. Even a power divine flowed through his veins. It is plain there are worthier subjects to contend with. Thank you. If you had shown up at the moment later, I should have to think what would have become of me. There's something I must tell you. I know who's behind this. There is but one person who can hold a thrall over a familiar creation. The keywords alike. Mask of the Father. Bonus is certain he knows the identity of Pandemonium's assailant. And so there can be but one conclusion. Labrea was driving force behind the chaos from the start. There is logic to that. There are few with the worthwhile to even consider experimentation in such a scale, let alone the capacity to create demigods from man and beast, with the rest of none of us none the wiser. Considering the magnitude of his work with the convocation and the wards, he relatively minor role as chief keyword comes under little scrutiny, even as it provides him the authority to wield such dangerous magics and serve as well as mental both. Though I find the notion hard to accept. Misdeeds perpetrated here could not have been done by the library. I know. You have met him, yes? Do you think he's capable of this? Too early to say for certain. It truly is a puzzle with many missing pieces. Still, I see you do not deny outright the possibility that Library is a man with few scruples. That alone should be enough, but let me assure you, Library holds nothing so dear to him as his own ambitions. While he may not be one to let emotion stand in the way of his mission, I do not believe that there are no depths in which he should not stoop. Although we met briefly, the impression he left on me stands in stark contrast to your evaluation. Though his methods are ever unorthodox, they seem guided by a firm understanding of what is just. There's one way to find out for certain. We delve deeper into Pandemonium and pull back the curtain of the mystery of ourselves. A wise course, I would not deny the truth if I saw it with my own eyes, even if it was discomfort to behold. Then we must move forward with no access to Kirshen Labrea, or whoever is behind this has likely spread their tentacles into every corner of Pandemonium. We can certainly assume the other keywords won't greet us with open arms. Agreed, then let us make our way through advise this one careful step at a time. I shall stay by Eric's side and cast our enemies. Think of target him. With trouble, you take the vanguard. Hey guys, I'm gonna do another stream Sunday after I get home from church. Just letting you guys know ahead of time. I'm still continuing to stream right now for probably another hour, but probably about 40 minutes at the most. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. I've been my energy dips up and down like this, so probably keep going for certain times some days, which I know you've realized. So let's keep going. I'm gonna try to go for one more hour, and then I'm gonna quit and then do more Sunday. Try to get the last of what, as far as I know, things I can do on here done that I've been involved with, the things I'm interested in taking part in. Let you know. Thank you. As a precaution, I shall safeguard you with a simple spell. This will ensure that you even so you become separated. My phantom warriors will still come to your aid. Alright. Pick up my nose, I gotta stop doing that. If it does come to battle, the keyword magic will put us at a disadvantage. Once again, luckily, we have you to even the scale somewhat. You shall be liberal with your weight. Okay, enter the 5th closed circle. Let's see if I can actually enter. I might need a higher item level. Okay. Now we wait. Alright, here we go. What the heck? Biosis, this circle. Okay, we have to fight this thing and find more enemies in other cages. Everybody's mad about PS5 price also. Man, yeah, that's in Japan and other areas. It's not in the United States, Naji. Like areas like Japan and like Canada and other areas. outside the U.S., so yeah, the price is going up, but that's not in the United States right now. I'm not sure if everyone really realizes that yet. I mean, yeah, for those concerned in the United States, I mean, everyone outside the United States is often going to be a little bit ticked off because they can't afford it now. It's hard to afford. Doesn't mean outside the United States. I know about the though, not. Okay, that's all that is. Honestly, I'm glad I got my PS5 when I did. Yeah, no, so I heard about the PS5 thing. It's unfortunate though that it's going up in price. I feel like it's only a matter of time before it goes up in price here in the United States. It's already having a hard enough time selling. Honestly, at the rate it's selling, I find it hard. I mean, I get it up the price, you get more money, since it's you're hard to get most of them selling. They need, someone needs to find a way to fix it where scalpers can't as easily mass buy consoles and then some of the price, making it harder for everyone else to get them. So that's got an issue that's got to be addressed. Probably had a wall pass one to prevent scalper. Was that the UK? I don't remember. I actually don't know how to fix the problem. I'm not sure how. I wish I had a good idea how to fix them, but I feel like I'm responsible for those things. It's the companies themselves, but I wish I at least had the knowledge to know, like, hey, this would be a good idea, you know? Something to throw out there and talk about. It's the only way I'd be able to use it, really. It's not like any company will listen to me as far as suggestions on how competitors sell a product where it doesn't get, like, basically used for robbery. How much people are mad in Japan about this? Can we trust Sony? You know, I don't think it's really a Sony. It's not specifically. I want to say Sony, yeah, but I think it's a bunch of different issues, not just Sony on this one. Like I said, the semiconductor shortage thing going on. At least I knew last I checked it was going on, and that's becoming harder. Those things are expensive, right? Those chips, so like it's hard for to be able to. They're not selling their consoles well. They're having a hard time selling their consoles, Sony. So they may not be able to do anything about the scalper situation to reduce scalping to kind of better benefit themselves and get it out to people. So that's why they're upping the price. I don't know. I can't think about it just while I'm playing the game now, Jim. Sorry. I'm probably coming up with saying very brain dead things right now because I'm focused on the game, so I can't really. In this boss fight, I can't focus on both things at the same time. I have to just like during after the match. So just stick around after this fight is over. We'll discuss it a little bit on the stream. that works. Deck is wrong. Okay, I'm surprised that the Steam Deck is doing so well, but other stuff I don't know. Well, not, you know, there's nothing wrong with not knowing the other stuff. There's things I don't know too. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. The Steam Deck doing well. That's good news for. I'm glad it is. But I am disappointed the PS5 is going up in price for some reason. I'm actually, I got my PS5 a while back during its first, after it first came out. I got it while I still could. Good thing I got it then rather than later. You know what you know what I mean? Enemy down. I might use my Steam Deck as a PC. Well, it's basically a portable. The Steam Deck is basically like a portable PC or like a console PC kind of hybrid in a way, right? So why not use it as a PC? I don't see the problem as long as you just don't overwork your PC, you know, your device. Be careful how you handle it. That's all I'm saying. I know you already know. Just kind of try to help remind you, just so you be careful. Just know to be careful with it. What is this? Also, this week I'm getting a SD card with 512 you mean gigabytes? Wait, I thought you had a terabyte. A terabyte is more than gigabytes, dude. Like a terabyte, 1 TB is more than 512 gigabytes. Or CBD. Hold on, let me look that up. Did you type that right? Did the 1 terabyte one not work? The 1 terabyte one will not work. How come? Is it not compatible or is it broken? Did you find out why it's not working? Maybe your device needs a driver update. Fake. It was a fake SD card? How'd you get a fake SD card? Nah, did you spend money on that? Did you buy? Who bought that SD card for you? That cost it was fake. You shouldn't have been. You shouldn't have put. Oh. They sold you. How much did they charge you for the fake SD card? Did they? Why would they be selling a fake SD card? Who the hell sells that? Oh my god. I didn't know that was possible. Damn, you got ripped off, man. That sucks. Do you remember the seller? If you go back in your history, in your Amazon history of sellers, products you bought, you should see a list of you should see a big list of all the items you bought over the course of like the years you've had an account, and then maybe you can read the description and see if it says anything about it being a fake SD card. Maybe they put it in the description, or maybe they didn't. If they didn't, that's robbery. You should report that user for selling that stuff. I went to Best Buy and I ordered a mail. Okay, cool. Well, at least you're getting a good card now. How much was it that 1 terabyte that you bought before? How much was that fake SD card? How much did they charge you for it? So this is where research is conducted and creation in bed with poisons and venomous erythron. This when I were conveyed not far from here. Seems our foe is finding it more difficult to pursue us. You know, was 1 terabyte. It was a fake SD card from China. Oh, okay, from China. Okay, yeah, I know. But how much money was it when you bought it? How much did you pay for it? Fortunately for you, since they appear particularly keen to see you dispatch as quickly as possible. I'm reading something on the screen. Even alone, you were forced to be reckoned with. Part of me is glad you emerged victorious, and I observe you further. Red mask holder. Were the circumstances different, I might thank you for keeping my son alive for this long, but I believe we can forego introductions unless I misread you. Out of stock for the price. Out of stock for the price. Well, okay. On Amazon, there should be a list of your past purchases. It should show you. I think it should show you how much you paid for it. Yeah, I know it's on Amazon. I'm not asking you to. I'm not asking you. So I can buy it myself, or whether it's in stock. I'm asking you how much money does it say it was going for, if it says at all. Like how much on the screen does it say? Does it cost $100, $50, $20? Like how much did it cost? Do you remember? If it doesn't say now, do you remember how much it cost when you got it? A charming appellation, but I'm afraid I hold no such position. Now I am La Brea of the Commons of 14. If you who you claim to be, then answer this question. That can wait. Also, I'm getting a stream producer. Now this is curious. The trap I wove at your feet reacts to ether, but you remain unaffected. Just in ether and in an unfamiliar position besides is of no matter. I suppose I must direct approach. I would advise you to think carefully before deciding your next action. Strike me down here, and Aretha's wish shall remain unfulfilled. Never again shall he meet Athena. Mother, you would dare hold behind her name? Listen well, these we are of the same mind concerning your mother. You have your allies for protection, so what harm is there in hearing me out? Wait. There is a question I must need asked first. Also, I'm getting a screen protector cool for my Steam Deck. $40 for SD card is in Amazon. It got bad reviews. Oh my god, they charge you $40? Oh my god, $40 for that card that got the bad reviews, the fake one. It got bad reviews because it was fake. Probably people were having these, didn't realize it was fake, and they realized it after they got it. Damn, that sucks. Can you report that user that's selling it and say they sold a fake SD card? Sold you a fake SD card? I mean, it may be too late to get your money back, but at least you can you get them kicked off the platform for selling a fake product, because that's illegal. Pretty sure that's illegal. Oh, it's not there anymore? Okay. Well, at least someone took action against it already. If you are truly our library, why speak of such blatant lies? Bitter in defeat, are we? Say my name. A simple request. Famous, was it? A trifle sooner forgotten as you were. I have my answer. The librarian that I know took pride in the congregation and would never suffer its disintegration. New year 22, I bought it. Oh, right. Oh, you bought it this year, okay. You sully his station with this farce. Famous, what are you saying? Labrea and I hardly saw eye to eye, but I know his voice when I hear. Indeed, he makes a passing fine imitation. It appears in manner. However, the real Labrea would never call me by name Thermos. What trouble have you gotten yourself into, Elizabeth? imposter, you have no right to claim that form, that mask. Who? What? Who? It was a mask that sickened me to wear. The massive library, a man whose value is his position above all, who would murder his own wife to pursuit of duty. Yet you would assume my name and wield powers that are mine by right. Why worth you may have hinges on which you despise. Such trifle provocation, I will not be goaded into finishing this ere my work is done. FFXIV. Everthus, listen well. I am FFXIV, and it is I whom you should call father. What in the name of creation? We would do well not to stand idle while our enemy is about. I believe an explanation is in order, Elpis. Let us return safety as you may provide it. Ah, that sounds more like right here now. Before we depart, however, I must offer you an apology. As Labor said, I am Elidibus, one of the convocation emissary of their will. For reasons which do not involve you, it was necessary to hide my identity while investigating this place. Still, that hardly excuses my deception. I had a feeling, whatever your name is, you're still dumbest to me. I know a thing or two about deception myself. Your perception does not surprise me. When the time comes, it shall make my explanation all easier to understand. In any case, we have pressing matters to attend to. Let us do as Labrea suggests and return to the gate to speak there. Please help me save him. As you are aware of by now, I am known as Elidibus. After my dear friend Azim and I detected irregularities in Panama, we decided the best course of action would be to hide my station as I conduct the investigation. I am sure Library as well is eager to find out why I had who I was, so I shall save the story for later. First, I would like to speak with you, my friend. Although neither Azim nor I have ever met you in the flesh, you come with his highest recommendation. That alone was enough for me to accept you as any, without question. That somewhere in the world a guiding star is so similar to himself was there assumed Azim to no end. There are not a shade of doubt in his heart that you would be former ally. Furthermore, I have heard stories that Mistress Vanad who held the position of as previously journeyed with a familiar such like yourself that made the decision to trust you all the easier. She too now dons the white robes of the advisor. If she placed her absolute faith in you, I know I would have capable hands. Aware though I was that the path you had walked, I had no interest in exposing you. I merely wanted to meet you, travel by your side. Well, she knows about the time thing, maybe. I may know but a small portion of your whole story, but that is enough for me to believe you would never lead me astray. I want to tell you that. The keywords goal. Restlessly above his father's eye. I don't know how long it's been since we last spoke, Library. The truth to be told, I had hoped we never would meet. We would again. But I see now that I was a fool to think I would ever escape your meddling. Just what is it? What is that? What is that thing that called itself Labrea? And why is he the spitting image of your younger self? I find it hard to believe you've only just now found out such a being was wreaking havoc in Penguin. Do you think matters would simply sort themselves out? I suppose you deserve the least courtesy explanation. I was well aware of the anomalies occurring within Panama, including the fact that Azim and Elizabeth had taken it upon themselves to investigate. I saw no reason to insure myself into the situation for a time that was. Imagine my surprise when, instead of a formal report from you and yours, I received a communication from one of the keyword station research and operating was proceeding as usual. While FFXIV's deception was almost childish, it is simplistically, it's become plain to me that your grasp of the situation was slipping. So you knew of his existence from the beginning. I can hardly imagine that you would suffer alone other to masquerade as one of your congregation, not without good reason at least. As you well know, the name Labre is but a marker of my station. It is not the name I was born with. FFXIV has claimed that for himself. I cannot fault him for it, as he is my other half, in a manner of speaking. He knows all that I know, my equal in every way, yet within his heart is naught but greed, envy, and desire, and emotions that we are loath to acknowledge within ourselves. If what is you say is true, what purpose would he accept this being to serve? He is the product of experimentation gone awry, a reminder of the days when I was yet young and reckless. I thought sealed him away for good, but it seems time has a way of unearthing the shame we bury. When he spoke of my mother, he looked at you with venom. His eyes blamed you for her death. Tell me, what was he right to do so? His words were but the ramblings of a tortured mind. The hatred and despair he endured, he warped his view of the world irreparably. And now that he has awakened, he must be put to rest. If he succeeds in breaching Penguin's protective wards, he shall invite disaster unto our star. As she quivered of Penguin, it is my duty to decide proper course of action. As such, I declare that all research shall be summarily abandoned and the facility destroyed. What? You would leave the other wardens to their doom? Is a choice befitting a library. You disagree? You speak of duty, and ours is to guide our starred inhabitants upon the correct course. It is no surprise that you would choose annihilation of pandemonium if its existence poses even a remote risk to our people. Yet, as you can see, my honest response, the decision is somewhat more not than that Azim and I had grabbed with the condonium of some time, in fact. This is precisely why I chose to involve myself directly. 'Twas the only way I could truly determine the best solution. And you need not trouble yourself with that further. Chief keyword must prevent the worst from occurring. No matter cause, your feelings of this are of no consequence. Have you taken even not a moment to consider the path? No. You spare nary a thought for aught but myself, for yourself and your duty. You have no idea of the trials we've endured, the foes Amelis has stood against. Amelis, is it a being of such ether, and I've never seen? What are you? He is the guiding star that shall lead us safely through this. Thanks to his stout arm and steadfast courage, we have subdued the mythic creations and returned them to their cells. Speaking of which, I would hear your opinion, Amelis, on outsiders. As outsiders, we are in a unique position to look upon circumstances with our vision unscalded by attachment. Too soon to give up on saving others. The library can't be trusted. Agreed, we still know next to nothing about the fathers, and I highly doubt library has been forthcoming with the truth. But we managed to regain control of us further. We must be made to see there's the merit to continue the path. I have it. Speak in your official capacity of Elizabeth to judge which approach is most. As Elizabeth, I am duty bound to assist the matter from a position of partiality. My opinion as Thermos can carry no weight. You understand what that means, yes? I do. Even so, you've walked with us all this time, seen what we've seen. Based on that alone, I trust you find a better way. Very well. Then in my capacity as administrator, I shall state my judgment. At present, there are merits both in destroying Parliament ought and in taking time to rescue the restricted, and neither is yet an impossible task. Therefore, I judge that the most measured choice would be to continue upon the present course. We delve deeper in the buses, interacting with the creatures and out of the way. You have yet to witness Amelis' might and Ashford's resolve. I would ask that you see a compatibility firsthand and only decide on your never. If such is the will of the emissary, then I shall obey. However, I indeed find your strength to be lacking. I trust there's no objections to the immediate destruction of him. You needn't worry about that. You won't fail. You were bolder than I remember. You are even more tedious than I remember. Amelius came come find me when you're finished. And Nudge, if you're still there, next time you get a product or something, try it out and make sure it works before you make sure it works immediately upon getting it. And if it doesn't, then try to return to get your money back as soon as possible. So don't like wait too long for the. Or try to use it like a. If there's anything else you put it in, try to use it in that and test it out. Like a computer as a. Or a phone or maybe a camera or something. If you have a camera that uses a chip like that. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, just do that. That's the best way to do it. You gotta test to make sure it works. If you can't, there's no other way of telling. Also going by the reviews, but I imagine those reviews weren't really there like that until later when people started realizing they were giving away fake SD cards. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that happened to you. Everthonus is undoubtedly frustrated, but we are to conquer Abyssus, we must go forth with clear heads. Pray lead us here in trouble, and the might be lightened. This was before I bought the new SD card from Best Buy. Yeah, I know. Okay, yeah, but like I said, you should anything you get, you should test it out, make sure it works. If it doesn't, if there's nothing you can do to make it work, then you return it. I returned something before, like what was it? I returned a lamp light that wasn't a ring light that wasn't working for my setup. The clamp was breaking off, so I had to return the whole thing. You do have my gratitude, ill fit as I am to show it at the moment. Without your words to sway him, Library would have carried out his plan without a second thought. When at first we realized the creations had slipped their bonds and other keyboards did all in their power to restore order, even though they couldn't have chosen to escape, they remained to aid their allies. I'm certain not a soul among them would wish to see the facility erased from the world, and they don't deserve to be abandoned simply by carrying out their duty. Because right now I'm using a 128 SD card SIM disk before I get the new one. Okay. Also, I'm enjoying Cyberpunk 27 on the go. Cool. I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. Maybe I'll get it someday. I don't know. Actually, maybe, I don't know. It's my type of game. I might. Who knows? Besides, how fuzzy is secrets you got? Untold secrets that would be buried. Were reduced to rubble. I mean, to uncover the truth behind his words, the truth of my mother. While Lyra was quick to dismiss his claims, I failed to see what a mother would gain by fabricating such a story. All I was told of my mother's death was that she perished in an accident. No one would say more. It was almost as if they feared saying more. In fact, even if it was not Library that dealt the fatal blow, we've seen with our own eyes how quickly he can condemn others to die. Only wish to know at least what befell her. Oh, it's so sad. What do you think, Amelius? Does the Library you know have any regard for the lives of others? Or will he carry out his duty without blood or his hands? He always was a man who worked from the shadows. He once used my ally as a vessel for his own twisted ends. I have no idea what he might be like in this age. This age? Just how long has it been since you last met? Regardless, I'd like you to try to view him as he is now. Another option would be much appreciated. But it is plain there is much to consider. Thank you, Mila. It's easy for me to get carried away in emotions when he's concerned. We should focus on this task at hand, providing the library that we are proving that we're capable of saving Pandemonium and its keepers. The most convincing way to do that would be to regain control of bosses. Although I am loath to admit it, he would know more about those depths than any of us. And seeing as how he's required every advantage that we can afford, Miss, would you speak with him for us? He seems to have a special interest in your capabilities and may deign to help with any suggestions if you have any to do. Appears to have a deep trust in you, and Elizabeth tells me you share some relation to Azam. Your unusual either does not mark you as a familiar. It is unlike anything I have seen, even among the countless concepts I have observed. You think that I would encounter an existence I could not create by my own hand. Azam never ceases to surprise. The previous Azam was much the same in taking the entirety of the star into consideration. She came to hold dear emotions and people that more logical mind would have discarded, that made her act in her own self-interest more often than not. Just as you and Elizabeth have conducted yourselves in this matter, the true danger of Azim's nature is in tendency to infect all those he comes into contact with. Emmett Selk said much the same. Trust that I shed you not to would validate my duty. And yet you so frivolously invoke your authority as emissary to justify this little excursion. Matters little, however. Only your deeds can speak for you. You wish to know more about this, I take it. Although I no longer have control over many of its functions, I can say yet sense the creations lie within. The chief keywords reach is far indeed. Well then, what do you have to look forward to? Also, you can get GeForce Now by using Google Chrome to play good gaming like Destiny 2 and Fortnite. Oh, cool. That's pretty cool, Najee. I got Google Chrome on my Steam Deck. Awesome, man. And this Steam Deck sounds better and better. I wish if I could ever get the money for it, I'm gonna get myself one at some point, maybe. I sense no creation of note. Perhaps they have been made into fodder for experimentation, or perhaps they have been transferred to deeper circles. Yet, Hafiz would never allow you safe passage. He has left a trial for you to overcome. I speak of Augmenta's keywords of buses, although her presence is stained with marks of corruption, it is unmistakable. I knew her as a woman gifted in magic and blessed with highly logical mind. While I can sense those qualities within her, still there is something else at work. If I had to hazard a guess, I would say that because she's already been twisted into a Hermathor's doubtless grants her will. Amelia's Themis, we must rescue her from her cruel fate. If we cannot, we can at least seal her until we find a measure to undo the damage. Your allies make you bold, and I very much look forward to seeing how far you carry you. Yeah, bad blood there. Better for unsupported games that can't run on Steam Deck. Well, yeah, at least I'm running now, right? It's pretty good. I'm gonna wait off on the Steam Deck until like certain games I really like are gonna be supported by it. I'll consider getting one. I'm gonna see how far how it goes after like a few more months. See how much people like it, reviews and all that. Big circle. On this mission, a Steam Deck 2 is coming, and a Steam Deck 2 is already in development. Do you know anything about it? Whether it's to come with a data chip, so you can play games online on the go or something, or like they're like a phone has, where you can connect to the data. Is that like the know? Yes. Oh, so it's coming with a chip, or you already know something about it? Which is it? Oh, I wish. Oh, okay, so it's not. Okay. I don't know. I have to see more information to see what's coming with the Steam Deck 2. Remember the Steam Machine? I don't remember the Steam Machine. I didn't really follow it. The only I know the Steam Deck, but maybe it's because more people are talking about it. What about the Steam Machine? I know the name. I know it was a Steam Machine, kind of like the Steam Deck is, but I don't know. PC gaming console, yeah, I know. Is the game kind of like for like the PS4 and Xbox One? Yeah. Did you know Alienware made Steam machines? No, I didn't know they made Steam machines. Hey, no, do not search the one of our party members disconnected and lagged out of the game, so now they're gonna wait for them to come back, hopefully. They tried to make money. Steam machine failed. They tried to make. Oh, so it didn't work too well. Actually, I'm gonna look up a review later of why the Steam machine failed. Like, other than trying to make money, I mean, they have to make money. Maybe they couldn't sell enough for some reason. It wasn't properly marketed. Okay, I'm cracking up on all these people who blitzed to rank 10 and are gated hard by blue crowls. Recipe to this guy for missing a sheep 10 times in sheepscape. Oh my god, I did the same thing with the sheep. Someone else join the party. We need a DPS. I hope you try my Steam Deck. I'll try your Steam Deck out sometime. Hopefully we see each other again. Surprised more people are going to buy it. Okay. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are looking forward to that device. A lot of content creators are pushing it too. Also, yeah. It says it's all in one portable piece. Yeah, it's also powerful. It's good. I know you've been talking about that thing a lot here lately, haven't you? Shoot. It's not that hard. Before it's probably easy too. Woo! Take a bath after this stream. I gotta go out somewhere to the church. Practice Saturday. Died. Oh no! Please tell me that's the summer. Please tell me that's the summer. Yeah, summer. Revive. Revive him. Come on, resurrect him. Come on, tank. Survive. Come on, off tank. Go! No, 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 no. Come on, 5. Come on, 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 come on. Great. Reviving me. Alright. Hold that back for the dead. That was also... Wait, Valve said all-in-one portable PC coming? Now that's something. Let's see what that is. It's ultra powerful. Okay, I was talking about the Steam Deck when you wrote that. I couldn't look at both screens at the same time. So I was quickly reading it. Sorry if I misread that, Najee. I'm sorry. I don't think they're gonna revive me. There we go. Revive me. Woo! No! Whoa! Almost done. Almost done. Got him. Lock it up. Clear. I need something. Try to get the ring. Woo! Pants. We won. The keyword sealed away and alive. Every time. Library can't deny us now. Alright. Well, guys, I'll try to continue another stream Sunday when I get home from church. Thank you for watching. This has been DonGamer211 Twitch. Maybe I'll do a bonus stream tonight, but probably going to save it tomorrow, even though that's usually my off day. Thank you for watching. Have a very good night. Peace out. Stay safe. Keep it gaming. Keep on gaming. And Jim, I'm logging off. I'll see you later, okay? I can't talk to you in Discord now. I gotta get ready for a church coming up. For a practice at the church. So I'll see you later. Bye.